Missouri could make for some dangerous driving this morning.
We'll be watching road conditions all morning long, and that's where we join KMOU 8's Justin Kolar with a first-hand look at the roads right now. Justin?
Well, good morning. We traveled a little bit farther north since our last live shot. We're off of Highway 63 north on Route B at MODOT headquarters here. And along the way, we did see some black ice. We're sitting right around the freezing mark, so the wet roads could really start to get icy here. But there is salt and sand on the road. But rather than have me tell you, I'm here with Tom Bremball, and he's second-generation MODOT employee. What have you been seeing out on the roads?
Right now, everything is wet or dry, and if it's wet, we've been shooting salt and cinders and trying to keep everything as dry as we can and as salty as we can, so when the temperature drops, it won't freeze back up.
How long have you guys been out there on the roads trying to make sure things are safe?
Let's see, this is Monday morning. I got called in at 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. So we've been out there with, what is that, 30-some hours, something like that.
What would you say to people driving on the roads this morning? I know there's some school closures, some delays. Any words of advice?
Words of advice is this: if you don't have to get out, don't.
Well, I talked to other MODOT and Boone Salt crews this morning, and they're still monitoring the roads very closely, as we're talking about right now. And if the temperature drops any more than it has, we could start to see some ice developing, and that's where things would start to get a little hairy. MODOT is out in full force right now to make sure that the roads are safe and clear. The real problem would be if the temperature drops any farther.
The problem that we're thinking that we could have is the ground temperatures over the last 2 weeks have been so cold that even with the air temperatures as high as they expect to be, that could cause icing problems.
Now, just before the show, I got off the phone with the Columbia Police Department, and they told me that since 11 p.m. last night, they've received 0 calls of accidents from ice on the roads. But they also told me, though, that that doesn't mean that the roads are perfectly clear and to exercise caution. We're live in Columbia. Justin Kolar, KMOU 8 News.
All right, Justin, thank you very much. Here's what's happening.